You really don't. So subconsciously, you're holding things up. Consciously, you might be talking that fast, but subconsciously, you're like, I don't want to see this thing turn to hate, right? And you do everything that you can to make sure it doesn't. Because who wants to be in America and not feel like an American? Who? That's what I thought. Let's just be real. When our feelings have been hurt, we often need to make difficult decisions. Sometimes it can mean the end of a relationship. However, we have to accept that life moves on. We need action to take control of our life to ensure that we move on. Time can be a great healer. We often look back on difficult times and realize it was for the better, the netter, not the better. We can then return to life with passion and realize that we have to move on, as life can be too short and there is so much to achieve, right? So the time is over. You've had your opportunity. You've given them 1,000,000 times. Have you given yourself one time yet? Right? Because you don't give me no, you make all these excuses and shit. I still go. Like, what's it? Go! What else? Go! You have lab tests? God damn it. Do you ask that when you buying 50-cent soda? And? Or any of that other poison? But the people that's healers get scrutinized so much. You want to put me on it, like, I need to see your liver though. Like, God damn. For a sale? You giving them your tail for free. But you want me to turn myself inside out to get a little $50 off of you. And I'm telling you, I've been asleep for 1 hour, but I got more energy than you. Every day. Anyway. So, next slide, please. Right? So, this is what happened. And we gotta have to be able to pull this and focus. Where else is the... Yeah, we gotta get this one in focus. This is the token right here. It's been minted, and its market cap is $44 quadrillion. Now, for anybody that thinks that's exaggerated, once again, what do you evaluate yourself at? Right? Because the latest conversation for reparations, they said that each one of y'all are about to get $151 million. So when you quantify 40 million times 1.5 million, it's 4.6 quadrillion. That's not a lot of money. Right? So you can't be worth 44 quadrillion. We can't have an enterprise with all of our intellectual property. Because the only thing we did is build a container. Right? We built a container that you can fill it up with however much volume you can conjure up. It's on the Binance blockchain. Right? And again, for 44 quadrillion, we were able to put this together in 2 hours. An angel came out of nowhere from Silicon Valley and just put the pieces together. I mean, shout out to my team. They're on the Discord now, right? They brought this brother forth. These brothers are geniuses themselves. They've been sitting back and watching and observing, and the time was right. Right? It was cosmically ordained to do this, when we did it, how we did it, why we did it, and now we have a vehicle that can take us to the promised land. You understand? Let's go to the next one, please. Right? So, again, I said, let me go a little bit deeper. Let me go a little bit further. If I can show and prove to myself, because maybe I got a little bit of doubt. Right? This is a big assignment. And I want to know exactly what the cosmos is saying it's ready for. If I can look myself in the mirror, though, and see a perfect reflection, then, you know, that's a good mirror. You feel me? There's not too much that I can deny. Because you're just looking at yourself at the end of the day. So I went deep into the gematria, and I took the 657 and ran it through my gematria calculator. And this is the words that I got back to resonate with that frequency or that energy that was minted when that coin was minted. Rise to the top, 657. Save the best for last, 657. The necromuncher, because like I said, every coin got two sides, okay? the true oracle, the great genius, the perfect stone. 16, that's 4 times 4. Gray alien. You know, some grays in here. Society. We're building our society. Emerald City. That's what they say New York was. Right? It's a crystal city. It's an emerald city. So now you're bringing Toph, Tahuti together. You're bringing Muhammad, right? With the color green with Islam. You're bringing all these pantheons together under this endeavor, which is the metaverse, where the gods meet. That's the tagline. It's not just about Kemetic deities. Bring them all in, right? But the devil's got to go into the holding pen, because you got to be upright in this world with protecting women and children. And it's a place where you earn to learn. So we're gamifying being righteous. We're gamifying being upright. We're gamifying you doing what you say that you're good at doing. And we're holding you to it. And it's not, we're utilizing AI to do that as well. But it's almighty intelligence, not artificial. English calculator, 657. Holy places, 657. Net shots, 657. And we'll get to what that word means, right? Rise from the ashes, 657. Multi-dimensional, 657. Stranger things, 657. Gods in a body, 657. Zodiacs, 657. Okay? Let's look at what the word Neshots means, right? Eternity. It is the 17th of the 10 Sephiroth in the Jewish mystical system of Kabbalah. It is located between Chesed, which is loving kindness, and the base of the pillar of mercy, which also consists of Chakma, wisdom. Neshots generally translates to eternity, and in the context of Kabbalah refers to perpetuity, victory, and endurance. So this is the word for victory. You feel me? We already won. And I'm not going to over-convince the family of that. Just step back and take a look, right? Do you not feel victorious? You have already won. The only thing you have to do is hold the fort. Because they're not going to send you a memo and tell you that. You got to tell yourself that. That's what time we're in. This is the time of self-determination. No disrespect for what I'm about to say. But if somebody could put lipstick on and you have to identify them as a woman, that means that you can do whatever you want. You can self-determine yourself for whoever and whatever you want to be at this particular time. So he can be called a woman, but I can't be called God. Think about that. So what is the fourth industrial revolution, right? Why is this time that's amongst us one of the best times ever? Right? Again, but we're looking at it the wrong way because we're listening to someone else's explanation for what they got planned to do. And we think that that's the only play in town. How, Sway? Right? The fourth industrial revolution conceptualizes rapid change to technology, industries, and societal patterns and processes in the 20th century due to increasing interconnectivity and smart automation. Coined popularly by the World Economic Forum founder and executive chairman, Klaus Schwab, it asserts that the changes seen are more than just improvements to efficiency, but express a significant shift in industrial capitalism. A part of this phase of industrial change is the joining of technologies like artificial intelligence, gene editing to advanced robotics that blur the lines between the physical, digital, and biological worlds. Throughout this, fundamental shifts are taking place in how the global production and supply network operates through ongoing automation of traditional manufacturing and industrial practices. Fuck all that. This is what they're trying to tell you. Third industrial age destroyed the planet because of fossil fuels, right? This is when the suppression of hemp took place in 1938 by way of Hearst, right? Who controlled the newspaper realms, okay? And then DuPont was scared to death because they were rolling out petrochemicals at this time. Here comes hemp. So they put their heads together with Rockefeller, of course, and they made sure that they got them up out of there, right? So they could run the planet through petrochemicals. Petrochemicals are the cause for all of the harm on mama. Not only for mama, but for Big Mama too. Right? Big Mama was getting cancer, deodorant under her arms, baby powder and shit. You feel me? GMO chicken, all that stuff. They poisoned out mama, planet, and Big Mama. Petrochemicals, Rockefeller, right? Oil, baking, medicine, media. You dig? You don't gotta go too far if you're talking about the other Illuminati. Shut up. Yeah. Yeah. So, this is the threat, right? We don't separate nothing. It's like entourage. You're gonna smoke the plant, smoke the whole plant. Don't isolate no compounds. We should do the same these conversations. Don't isolate nothing, right? You're a threat, but you're tethered to hemp, and hemp is a threat. If you were the plant, you would be hemp. But you could have just did hemp, and you could have did a whole lot better, right? Textiles, clothing, diapers, handbags, denim, shoes, fine fabrics, industrial textiles, rope, canvas, tarps, carpeting, netting, caulking, molded parts, paper, printed newspaper, cardboard, packaging, foods, hemp seed hearts, hemp seed oil, hemp protein powder, food supplements, building material, oil paints, varnishes, printing inks, fuel, solvents, coating, firebrand, insulations, acrylic. So literally, you can disrupt every industry on the planet, becoming a hemp producer, a hemp innovator. You understand? So ironically, I was getting into hemp at the end of 2019. I moved to Atlanta. They had 100 acres. We was about to start hemp farming and doing our thing, right? And then Corona hit. And I was telling my team, we had did an event the Sunday before the Monday when Corona hit in New York. I was like, yo, they about to roll out this thing. I'm seeing this number 44 all over it. It's gonna be about blood. That's the number. Sure enough, you know what I'm saying? It was about blood. They shut it down. We had to stop. And I was like, I'm telling you that hemp has the answer. It has to. It's God's miracle plan. There's no way that this could be happening and we be involved and we not have the answer. Because I got a download from the sun, December 21st, 2019. And the sun was like, look, I'm about to come alive and wake up inside of you people, right? And let them know, right? Tell them conscious niggas, don't get online and be talking about, oh, you practicing Christmas, but you don't know, because they never show up on March 21st and do the New Year either. Yeah. So tell them, stop it. Just tell my story. I should be able to stand up on my own. Tell them they're gonna miss me when I'm going. That's what you gotta tell them. But the son was feeling left out on his birthday because we don't be showing him no love. We just wait for Christmas to tell all the Christian friends we got how that ain't it. And Christmas ain't it. But nobody do nothing on December 21st. And be like, happy birthday to the sun. You think that the sun is not conscious. You think that the sun don't exist in you. The sun exists right inside of you. You can find it in a place called a muon, which is it's connected to your neutrino. You have neutrinos and the sun got neutrinos. And you got muons and the sun got muons. They are never gonna tell you this, but that is how you are connected directly to the sun by a subatomic particle called a muon. Right? When I said that 657 in gematria equal the third decade of the score,